Jedi Council member Yaddle, who is the same species as Yoda, wields an orange lightsaber in Star Wars Legends and a green lightsaber in Star Wars canon. So, as a member of the Jedi Council, Jedi Master Yaddle, she's rarely portrayed using a lightsaber, but occasionally she'd be on a mission, and the mission would require using a lightsaber. Perhaps other types of diplomatic measures have failed, and they would require the use of a lightsaber. So, we don't know Yaddle's species. That's one of those big Star Wars mysteries, right? That she's the same species as Yoda, and we just don't know what that species is named. For some reason, that's one of the Star Wars mysteries that's out there. And a lot more people have been talking about Yaddle since the release of The Mandalorian, where we've been introduced to that Baby Yoda character, because people are just kind of wondering, where's Baby Yoda from? We've only seen, Yoda as this species and Yaddle, and now Baby Yoda. So, or the child. But anyway, it's just there's been a little bit of an uptick in interest in Yaddle recently. So why would they switch her lightsaber blade color, though, from orange to green? Well, orange is a much less common lightsaber blade color, and so when they wanted to show her using a lightsaber in this newer Star Wars canon material, they maybe wanted to make her a little more mainstream in a way. Also, having her specifically use a green-bladed lightsaber, in a way it makes a little sense. So Yoda uses a green lightsaber, and Yoda's the same species, so it kind of connects the two in a way. And so the viewer can kind of relate to the two characters, I suppose. But in addition to that, a lot of the Jedi Masters will wield green-bladed lightsabers, so that's a common visual indicator of a Jedi Master, although it's certainly not like a hard and fast rule. Mace Windu uses a purple lightsaber, but, a lot of Jedi Masters end up using green-bladed lightsabers, so they maybe just wanted to make it a little bit more standard for her to wield one as well. Now, Yaddle's single-hilted orange lightsaber, it first appears in the comic book Star Wars 15 Emissaries to Malastare Part 3, and that was released in the year 2000. And Yaddle's single-hilted green lightsaber first appears in the comic book Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, which came out in 2018, so relatively recent. Now, a little bit behind the scenes. So, Hasbro actually released an action figure of Yaddle with a green lightsaber back in 2008. But, around that time, Yaddle had been portrayed in comics, at least previously, as wielding that orange lightsaber. And that's before it kind of became canon for her to be wielding a green lightsaber, or at least, from the stuff that I could find. It appears that it became canon for her to wield the green lightsaber in 2018, unless you count the release of this action figure in 2008, which, well, technically wouldn't count as Star Wars canon, but anyway, so that's just kind of a little bit of a look at the Yaddle lightsaber. We really don't know all that much about it, but currently, according to Star Wars canon, she wields a green-bladed lightsaber. So feel free to comment below.